Welcome on into Courtside. I'm your host, Courtney Webb, and we have a big find winner. She's in the beauty industry. Her name is Miss Tara O'Kelly. She has represented TOK Beauty, and she's now at QVC. Welcome on in.
Hi, thank you, Courtney, for having me.
Oh, no, my pleasure. You started off in the makeup industry, is that right, as a makeup artist?
Yeah, so I started back in 2016. I actually started TOK Beauty back then. Yeah, that's when I launched TOK Beauty. And sorry, so long ago. And yeah, I actually got laid off of my corporate job, and I just wanted to start doing something that I loved doing. So I started actually working at a salon in a small city in Canada, and just starting to work in the industry. I started doing spray tans and things like that, and then I just wanted to get more into makeup and doing things like that, and I decided to certify myself as a makeup artist. So I went to makeup school and certified myself as a makeup artist, and then started doing freelance work and just talking to women and traveling around and doing all of that. So yeah, that's how I became a makeup artist. Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of work, getting your makeup license and doing that, and also just critiquing your craft, because you can never really excel. You just have to keep finding new faces and figuring out how to make that better, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can go to school and get a couple of tips out of school, but it's definitely just practice and working on different faces and doing things like that. So yeah, it's definitely just practice over and over again. Yeah.
Oh, I can't imagine. I mean, I'm terrible at doing my own makeup, so I appreciate those who are very skilled and crafted at doing it. So now you actually brought us a very unique product, which when I saw it, I was one of your judges at the Big Find, which happens to be a once in a lifetime entrepreneurial experience where QVC and HSN brought in new brands, and you were one of the winners. So tell me a little bit about what you brought us, which was the magnetic eyeliner and lashes. So unique.
Yeah. So when I was traveling around and doing makeup, I found that a lot of women were asking me different tips and tricks, and they would say, like, how do you apply those glue-on lashes that like you glue onto our eye, and I make a mess with my eyes and stuff like that. So I wanted to design something that was a little bit easier for them. So I actually designed the magnetic lashes here. So what you get inside are a top and a bottom lash, and you just snap them onto your natural lashes. So you don't need glue or anything like that, but the magnetic eyeliner actually helps with the application of them. So you just put on magnetic eyeliner like regular liquid eyeliner, and then the magnets actually attract to your natural lashes, and then you snap them on, like sandwiching them on your natural lashes. So yeah, so I designed these for women to use rather than going to expensive lash appointments or using the glue or anything like that. So yeah, so that's how these were developed.
I love it, because I'm telling you, now that here at QVC we're doing our own hair and makeup before we go on air, and I am learning every single day how to glue those lashes on. But this is what I'm going to get, because I think that I would rather learn how to use this than the glue. I make such a mess. So we can get this on QVC.com. The item number is A379125. It comes with the lashes and the liquid eyeliner. So can you show us how to put this on, like how you use it? Because yours look fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. So I'll actually show you how to take them off first, and then I'll show you how to put them on. Yeah. So so right now I have them on, and they the ones that are on QVC are the classic medium. And so I'm just looking in my mirror here if you're wondering why I'm looking off a little bit here. But so to take them off, you just take your index finger and your thumb, and you want to push the bottom one out. And so that'll snap the two pieces apart. So you'll have the two separate pieces now, the top and the bottom. And then you want to take the liquid eyeliner. So the liquid eyeliner will come just like any liquid eyeliner, but it has magnetic properties in it, and it's safe for your eyes. I get a couple questions about that. We use nice ingredients for the liquid eyeliner. Right. And you just put it on like regular liquid eyeliner.
Oh, and it's nice jet black.
It is, yeah. Yes. So it's a little bit of a drier formula. because it has a high concentration of black iron oxide. So it's a little bit different than any liquid eyeliner that you're typically used to using. It'll dry right away, but some women love it as an everyday liquid eyeliner because it doesn't transfer to the to your upper lid. Like a lot of women have like I do here, that a little bit of a
I get that all the time.
Yes. So it doesn't transfer. So then another great tip for putting on the lashes is to put on a little bit of mascara as well.
Oh, before I put them on.
Yeah, so any mascara will work, but it works great as like a base for the lashes to kind of hold on to. Otherwise, your lashes are kind of slippery and it won't really grip onto the lash. And then you just want to take the top lash and you want to bend it. So just rocking it back and forth, and that'll create like a curve in the band, kind of like that.
Oh, I've seen people do that, and I always wondered. I was like, what are they doing? But now you're telling me.
Yeah. So it curves to your natural eye line. And then you want to lay it kind of like flat onto the liquid eyeliner, and it'll attract to those magnetic properties. The magnets will.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And then you want to grab the bottom one and you want to bend it upwards with the magnets facing up, and you'll know it's the bottom because it has like a little yellow dot on it.
I see it. Yes.
And then you just want to bend that upwards, open your eye right up, go underneath, and then snap it into place just like that.
Oh, yeah. My goodness.
You got a nice close up of my face.
You have beautiful skin, by the way. I can tell you're like into makeup and you have good skin. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah,
they're easy once you get the hang of it. I mean, they do take a bit of practice. It's like putting contacts in or something for the first time, right? But just really bending and making sure they go to your eye line, and then you can just snap them into place and you don't have to worry about glue or those lash appointments. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I really like this. So I'm getting a top and a bottom for each eye and a liquid liner at QVC.com. So it's my whole set. How long can I wear them for? Like after I'm done, I take them off and put them back in my little box?
Yeah. So once you're done, you get this case with them and you just snap them and put them back, or take them off, put them back in the case, and you can wear them, I say approximately 30 times. But I mean, depends how well you take care of them, right? Just making sure that you're taking them off carefully and putting them in the case and keeping them safe. Yeah.
Perfect. And so I don't even need to really put mascara on the lashes, the faux lashes, because they look, they look like you have it on.
Yeah. So you don't put any makeup on the actual lashes themselves, just your natural lashes, so that they have something like almost like a shelf for them to grip onto. Sorry, just like pulling my eyes. But yeah, just kind of like a shelf for them to hold on to and kind of grip onto as well when you're applying them. But yeah, once you have them on, you don't need to put on any more makeup. They're kind of just like the last step in your entire process.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you're watching right now, which I know some of you are, just know the item number for those are A379125. They're from TOK Beauty. Tara created them herself, and we have them on QVC. So I got to go back. We mentioned that you came into QVC through the big find. Why did you want to apply and be a part of the QVC family? Tell us that story.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I was going around. I worked at so many trade shows, just showing women how these work, and going to different salons and spas, and even just going around and doing makeup and just saying like, this is an easier solution. Try these. They take a bit of practice, but it's great. It's a great option for you. And a lot of women would come up to me and be like, you have to go on QVC. You have to show so many women how these work. And I was like, yeah, that would be cool actually. And I always watched Jamie Kern Lima and her cosmetics. Yeah. She was always such an inspiration for me. And I saw how she started from basically her living room and built cosmetics with one product. And basically this was my main product. So I was like, why not? I'm just going to message the beauty team at QVC and see what they say. And when I messaged them, they told me to apply for the big find. So yeah.
That's so great. So then that's like the first step, because I just know from the process on our end, because I got to be one of the beauty judges with like Mally Roncal, and then we had our head of beauty there and our entire team. I mean, great panel. But when I was hearing what you guys were having to go through to get through into our round, it was extensive. So tell me like how you did it, what it was like, all of that.
Yeah, so I created a video, actually right here in this room. And I created a video about how, like all of my products, my entire line of products. And I just said like, you know, what I could bring to QVC and how they work, and basically my personality and everything, and why I think I would be good for TV. And then I just created a little 2-minute video and I sent it in for the Big Find application. And then I got an email not too long after that, and they said that I was accepted, and I had to come down to Pennsylvania and present to the judges. And I honestly couldn't believe it. I was like, this small town girl from Canada, are you kidding me? So I was like, okay. And so I just like packed all my things and I drove down to Pennsylvania, and I presented in front of all you guys, and I couldn't believe the production. It was insane. Like all of you guys were just sitting there at a panel, and the lights and the cameras, and I had to put lashes on Anna, one of the judges, and I think I was shaking the whole time. I was like, okay, that's how they work. It was crazy, but you guys gave me that golden ticket, which is over right there.
You have it. I love it.
Yeah. I was like, I'm proudly displaying that. But I got the golden ticket, and I think I cried for like an 8-hour drive home. But I don't know, it was just so exciting. It was such an exciting experience. And then I got to go on air, and that was amazing. First I had to do the media training with like Mary Beth Rowe and with you.
Yeah.
We did media training together, and then and then I went on air with Mary Beth. So that was amazing. I went on air in February. Yeah, for my first time.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I don't know. It was amazing. It was such an amazing experience, the whole thing.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Well, we're happy you're part of the family. We can't wait to hear more about the lines that you're going to be bringing. Tell us a little bit about the breadth of your collection. We have one piece, which are the beautiful silk lashes, but you do have more, because did you start with lashes, or did you start with something else first?
I started with lashes. So basically I started in 2016 when I wanted to launch TOK Beauty. I was actually starting as like a whole wellness journey for myself. I just wanted to get into better products for myself, better for my skin, better, like I was focusing on like what I was eating, exercising more. And then I just wanted to be happy with what I was doing personally for myself as well. So that's why I left the corporate world behind, and I started working at a salon, and then wanting to build TOK. So so when I was traveling around and helping these women out, I just was like, okay, I'm going to launch an entire line, and then I'm going to put good ingredients into these products and make sure that I'm confident in what I'm giving to them as well. I went on this entire wellness journey, and I ended up losing weight and exercising more and just being happy with myself. And so then I launched the magnetic lashes first, because I felt like that was a big pain point for a lot of women. And then I launched my mascara, which is one of our top sellers, and it's amazing. It's got horsetail plant and pea protein in it. It actually helps your lashes grow naturally. And then I launched my lip glosses, and hopefully now I'm going to start launching some skincare as well. So just starting to launch more products, and excited for like the whole journey and what's to come out of this, and hopefully launch more on QVC as well.
Oh, I know. We're excited. Once we get back in the swing of things, I know we'll be able to see more of you, and more of our customers and viewers can get to know you and see what you've created. So we have to get into it. You obviously started off, you said you were in the corporate world, and then you came into beauty. What was the pivotal moment for you? I mean, I know a lot of people who are interested in wanting to become entrepreneurs or wanting to go after their passion. They've all said, should I? Like, what was your should I moment and how did you get over it?
My should I moment was I just felt stuck, I guess. I felt like I was in this place where I just wasn't really happy being in an industry. Well, I was in the oil and gas industry and I wasn't really happy in that industry. And then I just felt like I wanted to do something that I actually really enjoyed. And I had been doing makeup on family and friends basically my whole life since I was a little girl. And so I just thought, like, why wouldn't I try to make a go of this? Why wouldn't I try to at least pursue this somehow? So I started, I just wanted to apply for a job that, I would start as a receptionist, but maybe I would learn a little bit about, maybe I would do hair or maybe I would do makeup and really start loving things in this industry and then see what comes of it. And once I got into doing makeup, I knew that I wanted more. I couldn't just stay a receptionist. I had to start selling products again. So I actually started TOK Beauty as a wholesale company. I was selling other brands' products first. And then doing freelance makeup and selling other brands' products. And then I quickly was like, I would love to have my own line of products, not just sell other brands' products. So that was my okay, you just have to jump into it. You just have to do it, And I think for me, what I would tell other women or other makeup artists or something like that is just, if you have a product and you think you have a gut feeling and a good product, you don't need a fancy business plan. Just, launch something. You don't need a ton of units. Just launch a product, get the feedback and see what women think and then go from there. And that's what I did with the lashes. I didn't launch a ton of them. I just launched them. I launched the magnetic lashes, saw what the feedback was, and then kept building from there. So yeah, that's how it was born, and now it's just grown. Yeah. So and then I wanted to launch more products. So I launched the mascara, and I launched the liquid eyeliner and my magnetic lashes all together. And I think we might have lost Courtney. Okay. We might have lost Courtney because there's a windstorm, but that's okay. And but yeah, that is basically how I started TOK. And if you are wanting to start something, I say go for it and just jump in there and do it. And yes, and that's basically TOK Beauty in a nutshell.
Hi guys. Can you hear me?
Oh, she's back.
Oh, hi.
I was like, she's gone, and now my face is going beet red because I'm like, that's TOK.
Don't worry. This is just what live TV is like. So just know you're doing great.
I'm like, I know there's a windstorm, and I think she's gone, and now my face is going red.
Oh, you're good. Well, I appreciate you giving that information and advice. I don't know if I'm choppy right now, but I'm just going to keep talking, and you guys can take me off.
I'm glad you're back. I'm like, where did Courtney go?
Well, thank you for having me. So basically, when you're talking about the advice that you were giving, I heard parts of the story. Obviously, I could hear you throughout the whole time, but it was basically you're saying you went in from the bottom and were open to rising. And I think that's a huge character trait that a lot of people are like, that's what I'm going to start with first. It's like start from the bottom and work your way up. And you did that with confidence. And I think that can be hard. So the fact that you did that and then figured out where you wanted to be and launched your line is a true testament to you. And so thank you for persevering and bringing us TOK Beauty. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
So now going back in, is there anyone in your life who's like a mentor, someone who's really just inspired you to kind of launch your dreams? You mentioned a little bit about Jamie from It Cosmetics, but is there anybody else or maybe just her that's really helped you pursue your dream?
I think every day there's somebody new that inspires me. Like you're on social media all the time, and it's just like you're looking at all these women who are building companies, or even just, you know, or men too. And I listen to a lot of motivational speakers like Rachel Hollis and Gary Vee, and they motivate me and inspire me to, it's like, it's Monday, what are you doing? Get out there, because especially when you work from home and you're building your own company, it can be lonely and stuff too. But then there's people like you, Courtney, who, like, you're an Olympian, and I watch you train and stuff like that, and then it's like, oh my God, I got to go to the gym. Like, like there's different people that I feel like inspire you in different ways. And, there's people that eat healthy and post different things like that. So there's that. But yeah, I feel like Jamie Kern-Lima was very inspirational for me to go on QVC, because I saw her journey and how she built QVC and what she did. Especially she talks a lot about how she just basically started with nothing, like in her living room, and it was just her and her husband. And then she ran to the back and was like, oh, we're not going bankrupt, sort of thing, and I feel like that is very parallel with my journey, I feel like I didn't get like a huge investment to go out and do like a ton of this, so it's just like, it's been great for like to follow her journey and see how she does things. So yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome too, that she happens to also be on QVC, because I think it's nice to have mentors and those that you look up to that are within the same kind of path that you're going on. And of course, you're going to have your own like dynamics and challenges and stumbling blocks, but it is nice to know that someone is before you and kind of did that same trajectory.
Yeah. I have to say. I mean, I've messaged her and been like, you want to do coffee? Like, but, I mean, with all of this too, it's crazy, but, yeah, she messaged me right before I went on QVC and just said, congratulations and good luck. So that was exciting, just to hear someone that's done it before and is so successful from it too. So that's awesome. Yeah.
I love when QVC family connects with other QVC family. Just makes me so happy.
Yeah.
All right. So TOK Beauty, the name is your name, correct? Is that how you came up with that?
Yeah. So it's my initials, actually. So my name's Tara O'Kelly, and so TOK is my initials, obviously. But a lot of people will call it TOK Beauty, and just because it's TOK, which is fine. I mean, I'm just always like, let's talk beauty, sure, But yeah, so that's how the name was come up. And a lot of my friends, when I first started, were calling me TOK just as a nickname. So when I launched it as a makeup artist, it was kind of like a natural thing to just be like, it's TOK Beauty, this is who I am, and this is what it is. Yeah.
No brainer. I like it. So
yeah.
You mentioned are you from Canada?
Yes. So originally from just outside of Toronto, a small town just outside of Toronto. I moved back here now. So I'm just living here now, but I started this company in Calgary, Alberta.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So small town. Yeah. Both small cities, but
you trekked all the way down to Pennsylvania to share TOK Beauty with us at QVC. That is a journey. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the drive is beautiful. Pennsylvania is beautiful too to drive through. So it's awesome to drive through there. But
so good.
Yeah.
So when you brought TOK Beauty to us, did you hear any customers like start asking for other things? Have you noticed that people have said, oh, will you do this? Could you do that? Like, is there anything that you're excited about that you're looking towards the future to, maybe to stay optimistic, or how you want to grow, or what you're looking forward to at this time?
Yeah, so I get a lot of customers that want me to develop a skincare line, which is what I'm working on now. Yeah, and then I get a lot of customers that basically my mascara is a top seller, so they want me to expand more in the makeup world as well. So it's a slow process. I can't just like launch it. I'd love to launch an entire makeup line and skincare line, and that would be a dream. But I I think it's definitely a slow process. You have to make sure that you love the product and that your customers love it, and that you get all the proper testing and things like that as well. So it's just, I feel like I like to launch products a little bit slower and make sure that it's perfect before really blasting everything out there. But yeah, skincare is next, and a lot of women are excited about that. So hopefully can bring that to QVC too, because I've had a couple of requests from some customers at QVC for that.
Cool. Awesome. And then how can we stay connected with you? Are you on social? Like, where can we watch your journey and also just help support the brand?
Yeah. So I'm on social at TOK Beauty. My website's www.tokbeauty.com. And then I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and yeah, all the social media channels, but you can follow me there, and that's where you can find me. And then hopefully back on QVC too. Yeah.
For sure. We can definitely shop your line at QVC. Now, before we sign off, I just want to ask, what kind of attribute do you feel like has really helped you in becoming an entrepreneur? Because some people are always like, do I have the right thing and what it takes to become an entrepreneur, to dive into something that's kind of unknown and really can be different at every second, at every stage than anybody else's journey? But what attribute do you feel like you possess that really has helped you in this becoming your own brand?
I feel like you have to have the motivation to just keep going every day, because you're going to have like ups and downs, and entrepreneurship's a roller coaster, and you wear a lot of hats. Like, you wear every single hat. You do the bookkeeping, you do the shipping, you do the sales, you do the marketing. So I feel like, I feel like I'm lucky, I guess, in the sense that I have the motivation every day to get up and be like, okay, I love this, and it's what I want to do. And so it's just like, I have to persevere and do it, So, I have to figure out how to do all the bookkeeping, and I have to figure out how to do things that aren't necessarily my strengths, or, find a way that I can get somebody else to help me out with that. So it's I feel like you have to figure those things out and be okay with wearing a lot of hats, because that's definitely entrepreneurship, and it's a roller coaster, but it's a fun one, and it's really rewarding if you are willing to do it and willing to put in the work. Yeah.
Sure. And I just have to ask, because you just mentioned, motivation's a big thing. What helps you when you are feeling not so motivated? Because I know I have days where I'm just like, I cannot go on. Like, what kind of pulls you from your bootstraps and says, you need to keep going? Like, you need to keep going and be motivated. What do you do? Do you have like a pep talk in your head? Do you like go do some meditation? Like, what is it?
I listen to a lot of the motivational speakers like Rachel Hollis and Gary Vee and things like that. And just listening to, like, they're very like blunt in their delivery, especially Gary Vee. Like, he's just like, go and do it. Like, what are you worrying about? Like, so I'm just like, yeah, you're right. Like, why am I complaining? Sort of thing, So, I listen to him a lot, and I listen to Rachel Hollis a lot. And then if I'm in a funk, I'll just maybe like take that day off, or go for a walk, in the forest, or exercise or something, or just cook or paint or do something like a hobby that day where I'm not focused so much on work, and just take a break from it, and then get back into it when my mind's more clear and I'm in a better mood for it, Yeah.
Good advice, because a lot of those podcasts, they do say like, go, go, go. And I'm like, I can't always go, go, go. And so to hear but some days they just say, I'm taking the day off. I'm going to go for a walk. Do you paint? I didn't know.
Yeah. So I like to do like watercolor paints and like acrylic painting and stuff like that. And then I love to cook. So I do a lot of cooking too. So I do that, and then take my dog for a walk in the forest if things get a little bit, hectic, or I get too stressed out. And then I like to work out too. I'll just, get on the bike, or or do something like that. I'm not huge on meditating. I'm trying to get more into that, but I need to meditate more. I feel like that's a big thing, especially these days. A lot of women love to meditate, so I feel like I need to get more into that. But
I think so too. I'm like, if you are someone who meditates, or anybody who's watching out there, please tell us how to do it, because I would love to do it as well, and I just don't know how to get there.
Yeah, I have the apps and I like plug into them, and then I'm just sitting there, but my mind's racing about other things that I can do. I'm like, yeah, I could do that and put that together, but I don't know. I'm not like in the meditation. I need to be able to shut my mind off somehow, but
we'll figure that one out, and we'll let each other. Oh my goodness.
Good.
Is there anything else you would like to share with us, or those who are watching, or you feel that is just on you that you would like to leave us with before we sign off?
I don't think so. I think we touched on a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I'm just excited to continue the relationship with QVC and bring more products. And, if anyone has any questions about the lashes, or they purchase them or anything, they can send me an email or message me on Instagram or anything like that. And I'm happy to help. And yeah, thank you for having me so much, Courtney. Yeah.
Oh, my pleasure. And I'll give that item number one more time for those lashes, A379125, if you want to go search those, or just type in TOK Beauty on QVC.com and you can shop. Well, Sarah, thank you so much. I hope you don't have any
Courtney.
power outages.
Thanks for coming back. I was like,
Happy to. Well, thank you so much. Have a good weekend, because it's coming up soon.
I know. Yeah. Thanks, Courtney.
Bye.
Bye.